Hello and welcome to this first part of working with time management. Hello and welcome to this first ever episode of Working with Time Management. My name is Carl Pauline, and the reason why I have put together it's going to be a mini series on working with time management, is because of a few weeks ago I was reviewing the Twitter feed on time management and productivity and GTD, and I discovered that so many people are really struggling with the concept of time management, i.e. we have all these tasks being thrown at us, all these obligations, all these bits of work that we have to get put together, and we have to get finished by a certain deadline, and it becomes hugely overwhelming. And it really doesn't matter what kind of system you're using. Most people, to be fair, out there, I find, are not using any kind of system, maybe just a piece of paper where they're writing everything down. So what I wanted to do was put together a series that will give some really simple, straightforward steps that you can take every day that isn't going to take a lot of time, that is actually going to help you to be able to become better at time management so that you can get the important things done and get them done on time. Now, what I've done is I'm actually slanting this a little bit more towards university students, because I found that most of the people having real difficulty with time management were university and college students. So I really want to help you guys to become less stressed about all the work that you have to do. And I know you have a lot of work to do, particularly around the times when you may have 4 or 5 or maybe 6 subjects that all need assignments finishing by the end of a certain week, and then you've got the exam weeks coming up, and it can be a very, very stressful time. And what I don't want people to do is to get so worked up about productivity and time management so they give up their social life. That's not what productivity and being good at time management is about. Being good and being good at time management and being good at productivity is supposed to give you more time to be able to spend with your friends and your family and doing the things that you really want to do. So in this first part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the steps of how to set up your calendar so that you can actually find the time to be able to get the work done when you need to get it done. And to be honest with you guys, this is only going to take you 10 minutes, maybe once a week, although I would always advise that you do it 10 minutes every day, but this is really entirely up to you. So before we go any further, I would just like to say, if you do like this episode, please click on the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. And one more thing, if you do find this episode very useful, please share it with your friends, because this is not about technology so much. This is just some common good practices that you can use to get yourself better at time management. Okay, I've talked enough, but before I do, actually, I would like to say, stick around to the end of the video, because I have a very, very special offer for you that I would like you guys to get involved with, and it's right at the very end of the video, so stick around and see if this special offer for March that's going to help you. That's March 2018. Okay, I've talked enough for sure now, so let's get straight into my Google Calendar, and I'm going to show you how to get it set up so that you can get better at time management. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to do if you're going to set up your calendar to get it to work for you and for your time management system is to make sure that on a week-to-week basis all your main lectures, and now when I was at university I studied law, so I've put in all my legal courses, but it doesn't matter whether this could be work related. If you're working, it doesn't have to be a university student, but I'm focusing here on if you're a university student. So these are all the lectures that I had to attend when I was at university, and I vaguely remembered the structure. So this isn't exactly right, but it's pretty much as close as I can remember it. So we started off Monday morning with the contract law lecture. But the thing is, what you need to do is to get all your lectures, and in my case seminars, into your calendar, and they need to be set up as recurring tasks. So you can actually set a recurring date. You just click on the actual thing, you go into the settings. Now I've got here, it does not repeat, but you can say repeats daily or repeats weekly on a Monday, and you get a few options here about various other things that you want to do. Now the thing is, in Google Calendar, what I've noticed, and now I should point out that I'm not a big user of Google Calendar and to the details of it, but this is now set up for weekly, and it's nicely set up. Now, I'm not going to do that because this is my demo calendar, so I'm going to turn that one off, but that's the way to do it. So all these would be set up on a repeating basis. So that's the key to start off with, is to get your lectures or your meetings if you're working, or your regular work where you're committed to doing certain things at certain times every day of the week, get them into your calendar. Now up here, what I've got is my I'm going to zoom in here. If you look here, I've actually put on Friday the 23rd, I have assignments due. So I've got my criminal law assignment due, I've got my land law assignment due, and I've got my tort law assignment due. They are all due on the same day, which is what did happen to me when I was at university. Maybe that also happens to you. Not the best way, I think, of universities to operate, but that's the way they operate, so that's what we have to live with. So I know that this week here, I've got all these gaps here where I can actually spend time studying. So what I've done here is on my calendars, I have my personal, but I've also got my study time. So what I've done here is if I activate the study time, I've had a look in that 10 minutes that I spend at the end of the day, or once a week if you wish, and I've put in write land law essay, write contract law essay, review lecture notes from this week. Now that's assuming that I've done the tort law lecture, but you can add in, I've got here, write criminal law essay. So I can choose within my calendar when I'm going to work on my essays. Now I'm presuming that I've already started the essays and they're getting done, but I've filled them in the study time gaps that I've got here. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction, one of the key things of time management is that you need to allow yourself time for your personal life, your social life. So what I have done here is I turn on my personal calendar, and now my calendar is beginning to fill up. So I've got on Monday, I've got an appointment with Phil for lunch, and I do like to go to the gym at 6 till 7 o'clock. So there we go to the gym between 6 and 7 p.m. I've got a dinner with the gang on Tuesday night, so that's already set up in my calendar, and gym on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we're going out for a few beers on Friday to celebrate finishing off the essays. So what I'm doing here is I'm building in my social life as well, but because both whether you're working or whether you're at college, the whole purpose is we're at college, we're working. So the first thing to do is to get these lectures in. These are non-negotiable. They have to be done. You have to attend them. So get them into your calendar and get them recurring. Then you need to look at the gaps. This is the 10 minutes that you have. I would, as I suggested, you do it every day. At the end of the day, you look at your calendar and think, right, tomorrow I've got a gap here, here, and here. This is where I'm going to spend time studying. Either it's writing the essays or preparing for an exam. So you're going to put in your study time in the second section, and then finally you can fill in your whatever remains, your social life. So I've also noticed I've got a lunch here with Adele on Friday, which is going to be very nice because by then I should have handed in my essays. So that's essentially how you're going to use the calendar when you're setting up for time management. As I say, the things that are non-negotiable, meetings if you're working environment, or seminars that you have to attend, whatever it is, or if you're a doctor, for example, and you've got surgery time, these are non-negotiable. They have to be in your calendar. You cannot be anywhere else. Then look at the negotiable time. What do you need to do to get on top of your work? Then you're going to put that in your calendar. What I've found is if you schedule it, it is going to happen. If you put things on a to-do list, they always feel to be a little bit more optional, and you haven't allocated any time to make it happen. So you need to schedule these study times. And finally, whatever's left, put it in your in your personal life, your social life, fit that round. So I've been a little bit unfair because I've taken an example of having a load of assignments to get finished during this week. So study time is going to have a lot more priority. But maybe the following week, as you have no seminars to do, then of course, maybe you'd want to having a lot more social time. Okay, hopefully that's giving you the first step to getting control of your time. Don't forget, another episode, part 2 of this is going to come up hopefully next week. In fact, it will come up next week, and I will take you through the golden 10 minutes that we tend to follow. I'm going to recommend a golden 10 minutes every night so that you can actually get real control of your time. Thank you very much for watching. Just remember, stick around to the end of this lesson because I have a very, very special offer for you. So stick around and take note of the special offer that's coming up. Thank you very much for watching. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Thank you for sticking around to the end, guys. What I want to do is to tell you about March 2008's online course special offer. I have put the special offer on my complete guide to creating a successful life. This month, and for this month only, I am offering you 50% off. Yes, that's right. 50% off on this course. Now, this course is part of my premium online course series, and it is designed to take you on a journey of self-discovery and evaluation so that you can find out what it actually is that you want to achieve in your life. Now, we all want the same thing out of life. We all want to be happy. The difference, of course, is what makes us happy. Everyone has different things that make us happy. So I really want you to get yourself involved in this course because I want to help as many people as I possibly can to discover what they want to achieve in their life and then build a plan to be able to create exactly what they want to achieve. So that's what this course is all about. There's over 3 hours or just about 3 hours of lectures on this course, broken down into 5 to 10 minutes of each lesson, and there's download files. You can get yourself enrolled for 50% off in March 2018. All you have to do is click on the link in the notes section below and get yourself enrolled. I hope to see you there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next episode.